Hi there, it's Brian Murphy with A-Action Realty Inspection Services. This particular segment, I'm going to show you the type of tools that we carry with our company. It's really important to hire a company that's going to use the right equipment during a home inspection, because not all home inspectors are equal or the same. Some are more experienced than others, and then just over time you learn these are the best things to carry. So with our particular company, even though we're multi-inspector, we're still going to carry all the same tools. So each one of the inspectors are well equipped to do the inspection well. So we're going to use a good powered, high powered flashlight. So this is Streamlight, and the reason why we use this particular one because it's super bright. So no matter where we're at in the crawl space or where we're at in the attic, it's going to shine all the way across. It's not one of those little cheapy battery operated ones. We use a good voltage sniffer. Multi-purpose, we're able to check to see if wires are live or not. We're able to check outlets and polarity of outlets as well. A good screwdriver at all times. We use a Sharpie to help mark things, to give locations, and then we use a GFCI tester. So this tests outlets, but we also can test GFCIs with it as well. Different type of stoppers that we use for the kitchen sink or bathrooms or showers, and then we use a multifunction tester as well. So we're able to check, dryer outlets, we're able to check panel boxes, we're able to check polarity, we're able to check continuity. Not all home inspectors would carry something like this. It's super important to have in your toolbox. We use a mirror to be able to check different areas of the home around panel boxes or water heaters, or to get behind something to check for termites and that type of stuff. We use an extension because I'm short, so I need this to be able to test the smoke alarms as well. So this still is kind of multifunctional. We have a variety of different type of insulated screwdrivers, so that way we're able to check live electrical components without getting hurt. But again, carrying the right equipment is super important. We carry a multifunctional tool. Basically, this is a ratchet set as well. Different settings. We can use it for Phillips head screwdriver, flat head screwdriver, and a different type of ratchets, because you want an inspector who's going to be taking the covers off of panel boxes or off of air registers or return grills and look inside, and you'll need a multifunctional tool to be able to do that. So we use a just a wrench that is different sizes, so we're able to get to other components. Remember, home inspectors aren't required to take all these different type of covers off, but you want to hire an inspector that is going to take the different covers off and have the right equipment to be able to do it. And then just in case the garbage disposal or the disposer is locked up, we'll use a key to unlock it. A microwave tester. You'll have a lot of home inspectors out there that will just heat some water or put a wet paper towel in the microwave and test to see if the paper towel got hot, but it doesn't really test the 3 different waves that are in a microwave. So this is about a $40 item a lot of home inspectors won't carry. So it's important that, again, hiring a home inspector that's going to carry the right tools, because that way we can test to make sure all 3 waves are working in the microwave. So sometimes we'll need to light, a gas range or a fireplace or something like that, so we'll have a lighter. Again, as a home inspector, this is the only gas leak detector you really have to carry, but we actually go a little bit further and we'll carry a high quality gas leak detector. A lot of your plumbers won't even carry this. They'll just use soap and water, where this will actually pick up real small, fine gas leaks. The reason why we carry this particular one, because the gas companies and the fire trucks have this equipment on in their as tools. So we carry the same thing that the professionals out there would carry. We to be able to test gas logs and that type of stuff, we use a key. We carry a razor knife with us. The reason for this is because if the panel box is painted shut, we're not one of those home inspection companies that will say, paint it shut, I'm not taking it off. We'll actually cut the corners of the paint off or back. That way we're able to take the cover off without causing damage. We can use this tool for other purposes as well. We use an infrared thermometer, and the reason why we carry this is because we can test the temperature of the water, we can test the surface temperature of different items, and we'll check the temperature differential of of your heat and air as well. We want to know what the water pressure is in the home, so we use a good quality water pressure gauge, and this one goes up to 200 because I've taken water pressure readings up to 140 before. So if you have just one of those dry, cheapy ones that only goes to 100, you don't know what the real pressure is. So we have that. We carry a good tape measure with us as well, and then again, not required to be carried. This is a $500 item right here that a lot of home inspectors won't put in their toolbox, but this is a moisture meter. It reads either behind the surface by setting it up, or it also reads, you have pins that you would actually stick in there as well. So what we do is we kind of look for moisture around bad shower pans, around toilets and cabinetry, ceilings and floors from roof leaks. We can also check floor joists in the crawl space to see if they're too wet as well, high humidity in a crawl space. Again, a lot of home inspectors don't carry something like this. We also carry what's called a zip level. And the purpose for the zip level is we can take elevation readings of the foundation. So if you're concerned about, is my foundation good or bad, again, hiring a home inspector that's going to carry good equipment. Again, this is a $1,000 device, and a lot of home inspectors wouldn't even dare touch it, but every single one of our inspectors with our company has one. So it's kind of multifunctional as well. It's not just for testing the elevation of foundations, but we can check for deflections in window lintels and garage door lintels, or ceilings and floors. It's good for grading and drainage. So it's really a multi-purpose tool that's good to have. And then also using thermal imaging. Our particular company, our inspectors carry thermal imaging devices, so this is good for multiple purposes. Again, this is a $5,000 device. A lot of home inspectors, again, wouldn't even touch or buy to have with them. But the reason why we carry it is thermal imaging is multi-purpose. So it checks for moisture, it tests for missing insulation, overheating items. It can check for air drafts as well. So having an inspector that's not only well trained in knowing what they're looking at in the images, also carrying the right equipment to be able to work with you and make the right calls. Again, this is all the basic tools. We also carry lots of extra tools in our truck, like levels and shovels and probes and that type of stuff, to make sure that we can do a good job for our clients. So as a home inspector, or if you're needing a home inspector, call on the A-Action Realty Inspection Services.